What are you doing, Mr. Jax?
I'm making moussaka.
Oh,
Two
lovely.
portions of moussaka, one for the freezer, one for us.
Oh, even better. What's in the red dish?
Shepherd's pie.
Oh,
Base.
lovely. Okay.
Yep, so we just do the potatoes when we have that.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then I'll come back and do the cake. I'll go with that this afternoon. Lovely.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I was just checking. The camera was working. Oh, you find me having a really lovely, chilled, I was about to say lazy, but a chilled Saturday. It's been a bit busy here at Jack Towers. I think I left you yesterday and I was off on a hot date with Mr. Jax. Do you know what? It's lovely. Really, really lovely. Just bear with me while I go get my glass of water. Oh, sorry, I'm just really thirsty. And I know the reason why is because I was sitting on the couch this morning for, I don't know, hour and a half. Trooping of the Colour was on the TV this morning. Let me just rewind a bit. When we were at dinner last night, we went out. I said to Mr. Jax, can I ask you to do something for me? He's like, of course. I said, would you mind staying in our son's room down the corridor? So that he was like, why? Will I upset you? I was like, no. I'm a very light sleeper. So I said, if you stay in there for just one night, I said, then that means that I can get up whenever I want to. He's a snorer. And then I can make myself a cup of tea and have the ultimate luxury of taking it back to bed and, put the podcast on and doing some knitting or something. I said, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Guess what time I got out of bed this morning? 5 to 10. 5 to 10. I never get up that late. But I think my body had just reached a point. It was so tired that I just needed to sleep. And he said he did try to get into the bedroom this morning. He was up 5 minutes before I got up, to be fair. But Max and Bronte sleep with us. And Max was going mad, and that's what woke me up. Otherwise, I don't know what time I'd have got up. I'm trying to listen to my body, like my body clock and my body. And I knew that I was really tired yesterday. So, yeah. That was Mr. Jax. Just coming in the kitchen. You'll see, I think before this, that Mr. Jax has been busy in the kitchen. I'll say, yeah, batch baking in the sense of, now I'm really going off on a tangent. He's made 2 masakas, one for us tonight, I think, one for the freezer, and a shepherd's pie, the base of a shepherd's pie for the freezer. And I was joking, making out, said to him, oh, you just do it and I'll make out I've done it. And he was coming in and he was getting something and he said to me, are you taking credit? I'm like, no. So, oh my word, this is waffly. So, yeah, go back to the sauna. I came down, I couldn't believe it. And Mr. Jax was laughing. He said, I was a bit worried. He said, when I got up, he said, you weren't up. He said, because you're never not up. So he said, I did come back upstairs, he said, and try the bedroom door. That's when Max was going mad. So I came down, had a cup of tea, made a cup of tea, and then I did actually go back to bed. I just stayed up for about half an hour. Came down and it was Trooping of the Colour. So I've had a really lovely, indulgent, slow day. So I watched the Trooping of the Colour, which was wonderful. It was wonderful to see our king there. It's to celebrate our monarch's birthday, so it's our official celebration, and just to see all the military and the uniform and the horses. It's amazing. And obviously to see the first appearance of our wonderful Princess of Wales. Just to see the 4 of them, Prince William, Princess Catherine, the King, and Camilla. And yeah, he was quite emotional. I should imagine it was bring back memories of when he attended with his mother, our Queen, and now he has that role. And I would think that when he had his diagnosis, that he must have wondered, amongst many of his thoughts, whether he'd actually be there. So it was good. Yeah, good to see them all today. We are expecting visitors this afternoon. My eldest is coming over, I'm assuming with my son-in-law and Benjamin, So I thought, oh, I need to make a cake. But because of my late sort of start, I have done a few jobs. I remembered that I'd frozen a cake.
Dogs, Mummy says you need a wee.
So this is our experiment. According to Mary Berry, you're supposed to be able to make a sponge cake and freeze it, to which I've done. And it looks okay. In our bid, in my bid, to try and, I don't know, I'm trying to be good, be more thoughtful about what I put in my body. And I love homemade cake. I wouldn't necessarily go and buy a cake. I have stopped that, which is good. So it's a Victoria sandwich. When there's only 2 of you, you just eat it. So I cut it in half, and there should be enough for 4 people. So I'm just going to put some jam in. So I've got black cherry jam. That's lovely. I was thinking I might keep it for the croissants tomorrow, but Mr. Jackson's been invited out for breakfast by our youngest daughter, and I'm allowed to go. So I might put the raspberry in. That would be really nice. And this is when I've saved this for when we went to Betty's Tea Rooms in Yorkshire, and we met up with Alex from My Yarny Corner. Oh my word, it was so lovely. So Alex, if you're watching this, we need to arrange to meet up again. And go and have some more of that delicious cake and sandwiches. So I'm just planning to sandwich a cake together, and then I have some vanilla buttercream. So I was wondering about putting that on there. So yes, if you've frozen cake before, I freeze a lot of things. Let me know. I mean, normally if I make a cake, the kids are coming round, so it disappears. But yes, this will be an interesting experiment. Right, I'll just sort it out and then let you see it.
Detected bottom gate.
There we are. Right, how do I cut this now? Yes. This is an experiment. I made the cake, froze it, cut it in half, froze it, and defrosted it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, you can have that piece. I don't know whether you want that piece, Dave, or you want that
Yeah,
piece.
big piece,
No, I'm all right.
please.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
You sure?
Yes, thank you.
Right. Benjamin, lovely. Would you like a cup of tea?
So,
So when are you travelling down tomorrow?
yeah, I need to Chester tomorrow.
Yeah, Chester tomorrow, and I'm going to stay overnight in the hotel that Dave usually stays at for work, so that Benjamin can see it. Because he's never been. It's a surprise!
It's a hat. It's in good nick as well for the moment.
Grandma's hat.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah. What's this? Feels like socks.
Is it socks?
You picked it and you saw it and you said you found out how to have this one.
Socks.
Yeah.
I always need socks.
Because you said that's like Grandad's car, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a bit.
We saw one when we went out last night, and there's a black one.
With an old duffer in it as well, isn't it? Just like me.
What that is?
We're going to have to get bigger cupboards. It's another mug.
And more socks.
That's the
What was that?
And more socks.
That's the problem with all the 6 grandchildren. You're going to get 6 loads of mugs every year.
Yeah.
What did your
Or
mug
at least
Thank
3.
you.
What did your mug say? Oliver?
Greatest granddad.
Hey.
What's
Well,
that?
hopefully they'll also...
I did that.
Is that eyelashes?
Yeah.
Is that? That's not bad writing, actually. I can read it.
Well, considering he doesn't go to school, I think you're very advanced, Benjamin.
He's drawn the hives. There's loads of hives.
Oh, is that all they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You knew that, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, may I have a look?
You know.
Oh my word, that's adorable. Oh my word, your writing, Benjamin, is amazing. Absolutely
That's not
amazing.
from me.
Good afternoon. My visitors have gone. My visitors have gone. It was the cake that I had defrosted worked really well. I found it difficult to ice it and think how to serve it. But we managed. It was eaten with a nice cup of tea and a chat. So it was a success. I'll count that as a success, and I'll certainly be doing that again. Yes, I had a lovely crafty day. I'd forgotten to pin something. Just talk amongst yourselves. I thought tomorrow I'll come on and maybe just do a cup of tea, chat with a cup of tea, and I'll go through my projects and just show you. I think I feel that I need some intervention because I really want to cast on something else. That you heard of the expression, the money is burning a hole in your pocket, or the yarn that I bought last week is burning a hole in my project bag. So I thought, I need to have a recheck, about what I'm doing, and then I can see whether I can do it or not. So I sat this morning in bed and I worked on my sock. So I'm happy that I've put a few more rows. I think I've got 20 rows on my sock this morning because I've got 2 pairs on the go at the moment, and I'd like to get both of them finished for the end of the month. So on the 1st of July, I can start fresh. And I think I'm fairly good when I'm organised with my crafting of working out where I am. But I also have that quilt that's under the surface, so I would like to do some quilting tomorrow. I also picked up my knitting, which I don't think I've worked on since Tuesday. And it's a commercial pattern and commercial yarn. And this is what it is. So it's King Cole. And when I went to Black Sheep Walls, it will be 3 weeks on Monday. I saw it in the sample in this colourway, which I love. But I'm trying to put some different colours in my wardrobe, hence my yellow jumper. Both my daughter-in-law and my daughter and my son-in-law both said I look really nice today, which I found a huge compliment from my son-in-law to say something. And then I was like, did he really mean it? No, he did. He's lovely. So I was knitting on that. So I'm on the front and I've started decreasing. So it must be on the left side that I'm nearly decreasing. So it'd be nice to put some extra work on there. Whether I can show you the front finish to the point that I've done all the decreases or not, I don't know. And I'm taking a gamble because it's knitted from the bottom up, and because I'm only 5'2", I'm assuming that the model is about 5'9", 5'7". I've taken 4 inches off the body. I've got a body in proportion with my size, my height, so I'm hoping that will be okay. And because when you block it, I think your garments do drop a little bit anyway, but I don't want it to be too long. And wearing the love note, yeah, I was really comfortable in that. So we'll see. Otherwise, it means I've got to take it all back. But it's a lesson, isn't it? It's when you're starting to make garments for yourself, you have to learn what fits you, what your proportions are. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold on a minute. Oh my word, I'm sorry about that. Bronte and Bags. My daughter dropped her dog off, which is one of the original litter. He doesn't bark at home unless somebody knocks on the door, which is his job. But when he comes here, it's like pack mentality. He goes home. He's absolutely knackered from running around with all the other dogs and horse because all he's been doing is barking. So I think I left you last night with some progress on the third row of the Eastern Jewels. And I keep calling it the Mystical Lanterns, but it's the Eastern Jewels. It's the different colourway from the Persian tiles. They're all starting now, to be quick. So I'll put my teacher hat on, is that right? Yeah, so you just make the pattern and in no particular order, but when I've spoken to Janie Crow in the past, she always, once she's got the pattern in her head, she does it on a production line basis. So I thought, right, I'm going to give it a go this time and I'll do this row in this order. So I did the first 3 rounds, and then I moved on to do the next 5 rounds. I've done that, and then I'll just turn this camera up because that's it. And then that is that 6, 7, so that's, yeah, those two rounds. So they're on. And so I've decided, one of the other reasons I've decided I'm going to make my mum a blanket for Christmas. I'm going to do half the blanket. And so if I do these, then I've banked them. We'll see. And then this is what I was working on last night when we come home and this morning. And these are putting the fans on. So you've got 8 fans, you can count these, 8 fans and alternate colours on each row. Oh my word, they're so pretty. Oh, so the next stage, the next stage is to go round and edge them. So I'm hoping that I can do that and show you tomorrow. Oh, get caught on the pins. Right, we're about to have our dinner in the next half an hour. We're just waiting for the moussaka to cook. Mr. Jackson made, was it a tomato and cucumber salad you've made, lovely? Yes, so we're going to have that. And then I think we're just going to, well, I think we're going to watch some football. Who's it's not the World Cup, is it?
Watching Spain versus Croatia at the moment.
Right.
And then at 8 o'clock it's Italy versus Albania.
And it's not, is it the World Cup?
No, it's Euros.
Oh, there we are. It's not the World Cup, it's the Euro. So that shows you how much I know about football. But it's quite enjoyable sitting there and watching it. I've watched a couple of podcasts today. I've caught up with Alex and Danny, so I'm up to date with that. And funny enough, she's using the same yarn, trying it out, that I'm using for this knitting, this cotton top. So it'll be interesting to see what she thinks of that. And I've watched Lily and the Bee. Right, I'll leave it here. I'll say goodnight and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, my lovies. Have a lovely Saturday night.